Hi guys, I apologise for the scary kind of title of the video, but I thought of it because one of my friends posted on a Facebook forum and she's going to have the surgery, and the first time she'd mentioned it to her family, oh, Auntie so and so had that and she died, or oh God, are you sure? Because you might die, and like, oh, I've heard about that, a lot of people die. And you're like, okay, let's just put this in perspective. I haven't got all the facts and figures here, but it's easy enough to Google it in a matter of seconds. These are the reasons why you could die from gastric bypass surgery. It could be the anaesthetic. If you're really, really morbidly obese, it's dangerous to have an anaesthetic. That's the same for any kind of operation, though. And as you get more morbidly obese, you need more operations because you've got more health issues. So that's going to probably happen at any point. Also, when you're going to have a gastric bypass or a sleeve or whatever, they'll help you to lose weight before the surgery, and that's precisely why. Also, you might do a liver shrinking diet, which makes it easier for them to get into the bit that they need to get to. So it shrinks the liver. So you might be on like a milk diet or a protein shake diet. So yeah, you might have to have surgery anyway if you stay obese. The complications, I mean, I had complications after the surgery. It was quite rare, but they know what they're doing. They've been inside you once to cut it all up, and they can do it again and sort it out. I had a stricture, which meant there was scar tissue around the bit where they'd closed up the opening to the new sort of stomach, stoma, where it was called, because not really a stomach you've got after, it's a little pouch, and the scar tissue got so big that it stopped the food going through, but they quickly noticed that, and just a couple of operations and I was sort of only under general the other local I don't know, one of the anesthetics, and put a balloon down, opened it up, and they did that a couple of times. I was fine. You could die from, this is what my friend's auntie died of, malnutrition, lack of vitamins. She wasn't eating right. And to be honest, that's probably the most thing you might have complications with. And this is why I'm so keen to get back on track. You will have to have multivitamins and stuff for the rest of your life. But a lot of people take these anyway, just to be extra healthy. And now, as also, you get these vitamin B12 injections every 3 months. Your team will be keeping a close eye on you. So yeah, I mean, you're meant to eat healthily, have all your vitamins, but you're meant to anyway, whether you've had a bypass or not. If you're going on the weight loss journey, you'll probably find that you're having more vitamins and stuff anyway. Or if you're eating healthily, which you'd intend to anyway, you should be getting most of those nutrients anyway. You have to have a little bit more protein. But I mean, yeah, that's very, very rare. All of these things are very, very rare. Now, I'll tell you what's not very rare, and that's people dying from obesity-related illness. Okay, so this is what you come back at them with and say, yeah, maybe, but I'm gonna die anyway if I stay this freaking big. So, diabetes. You're guaranteed almost to get diabetes if you're morbidly obese, and that has got so many problems. And it's really horrible. If you get really bad diabetes, you can get gangrene and stuff, and they have to have your limbs chopped off. And that's horrible. So you're alive but with less limbs, and it was all your fault type thing. So that would be horrible. Breast cancer. That's in my family. My mum, my auntie. I mean, I'm not saying 100% won't get breast cancer now, but there is a big link between being obese, overweight, and getting breast cancer. So it cuts your chances. I'm not going to give you statistics here by a lot. Google it anyway, breast cancer and obesity. And then if you have the surgery, how it brings down those that percentage of your likelihood of getting breast cancer and ovarian cancer and all other kinds of cancers. Okay. And I'm not saying that surgery will stop you from getting cancer, but I'm saying that if you are obese, you have a higher likelihood of getting certain cancers and certainly diabetes. Heart attack. I mean, come on, that's quite likely to happen. And just your quality of life, if you stay morbidly obese and you're getting out of breath and you can't exercise, your bones, we all know, don't we, our backs ached and our ache now, and our legs and our ankles and our joints, and we get arthritis, and I mean, it's so many different things. So if people say to you, don't have the surgery because you might die, say, well, first of all, everyone's going to die at some point anyway, and I'd like the quality of my life to be the best it possibly can while I'm alive. And secondly, I'm going to get some pretty bad problems if I stay this big, okay? And the other thing people say is, you don't look that big. It's not about that. It's about your BMI and how the fat is compacting around your organs and your quality of life. Okay, so, and I know they're probably only saying it because they worry about you, but if your family and friends really worry about you, then they want you to be around for as long as possible. And the risks of this surgery compared to the risks of staying morbidly obese, it outweighs it. It's worth it. Okay, have a look into the statistics as well. Oh, here comes child. I'm gonna have to go. It's my son's 4th birthday today as well, so wait a second, honey. Last thing, please check out my page. I'm selling off all my bigger clothes, 14 to 20, and some of the money from each thing that I sell will go to charity, because my husband is doing a charity fundraiser for SOS Africa. He's being banged up for 24 hours in a haunted prison, so it'd be really great if you could buy an item of clothing, and I'll give some of that money towards charity. And we all do it, don't we? Sell off our old clothes. Just thought I'd give a bit of money to charity as well. So no, you're probably not gonna die.